Right, talking of weddings, our first guest is engaged to be with. Now, you've got to stop taking the mickey out of me when I make the occasional mistakes.
Occasional? What, a minute?
She's started a string of hit dramas, including Casualty, The Bill and Waking the Dead, but she's back on our screens tonight in the first of a trilogy of dramas. Yeah, know what that is? 3 of them. About perfect days enjoyed by a group of friends. Tonight, Perfect Day, the Millennium. That's 1,000 years.
We are definitely in Wales. Look. Sheep.
Why are you so keen for me to see this place? Come on, we're going to be late.
I wanted to see this place because that's where we're going to spend the millennium.
What?
I booked the honeymoon suite. If anyone asks, we're Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
We're not staying with the others?
Is that a problem?
No. No, it's just...
What?
Don't you think it's going to upset a lot of people? I mean, I thought the idea was for, you know, all of us to see in the new millennium together.
We will. We can go there anytime we like.
Please welcome Claire Goose. See, even in that little bit, you're talking about not upsetting people because you've got to consider other people's feelings and all the rest of it.
It's like listening to my parents argue already.
Steady.
All right.
Not that old. Well, yes, we are actually.
Yeah,
How advanced are your wedding plans?
Oh, gosh, we've only been engaged a month, so it's early days, but needless to say, I'm the first of 3 to get married. So, yes, it's all wedding talk, just about... I'm not sleeping at the moment. I don't think we'll get married for about a year, so hopefully it will all
And are
calm
your
down.
parents, would you say, helping in a constructive way, or are they,
Yes.
are they interfering?
No, I just know they're so excited, but they are. They're very helpful because Craig and I, we change our minds daily. We don't know whether to have a church wedding, a civil wedding, to get married in the Cotswolds, to go to Scotland, to go to Norfolk. So at the moment, it's kind of so open. So Mum's doing the Norfolk branch, and she's sort of doing recce's on that, and we're taking care of everything else.
But if you were to come back and say, oh, look, we've done it on impulse, we were on holiday and we just decided to do it, what do you think, Mum?
I mean, they would be slightly upset, yeah. I mean, I come from a very large family, though, and my choice would be that I would want them there. Yeah. So, but for this girl, I understand. I think I was going to say exactly what you said. I think what she should do is she should go away, get married, and there's nothing to stop. I know so many people, they do that, and they come back, and then they have a blessing in a church. They're still in their wedding dress. Their dad still gets to walk them down the aisle, but they feel they've had their private moment, just the 2 of them doing what they wanted to do. And that way they've done something for themselves, but they're equally doing something
I'm a bit like
for
you,
the
though. It's
family.
just that thing of, I suppose it depends on your relationship with your own parents, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
I just couldn't bear the thought of it happening, not with my mum and dad there, you
It's
know.
a good compromise, though, isn't it? But more importantly, has your fiancé got a good body?
Yeah, thank you very much.
We're just like, you know, we're just checking.
And it's all mine.
Just checking. Oh, OK. Yes,
love
all right. And is that important to you?
Not really. I mean, it's really funny. When I look at some of the pictures you were showing, I mean, you can look at them and go, oh, yes, that's really nice, but...
Was that John McClurrick you were looking at?
Does it for me. But it's things like that. I'm sort of a bit funny about those things. I think sometimes I find that obviously takes an awful lot of work, and how much time are they spending in the gym, and how much time are you seeing them?
That's
so
right. You should
I like
get somebody who eats pies, same as you.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Well, this one doesn't eat many pies, it's a shame.
But I think there's a compromise. I like someone who looks after themselves, but I don't like someone who's just down the gym,
arrogant.
you know, every single day for hours on end. It really wouldn't appeal to me.
Yeah, kind of self-obsessed. So work-wise, you're really spreading your wings, aren't you? You're doing lots of things. I mean, you had a lovely safe billet on Casualty and then Waking the Dead, but you seem to want to do lots of things. Is that a deliberate decision?
Yeah, it was one of the reasons I left Waking the Dead, because it sort of became such a big programme in the sense that we used to film 6 months of the year, and then it sort of grew and it went to 9 months of the year, and if you're doing that, then you have no other time to do anything else. So I'd done Waking the Dead for 4 years, and even though it was very hard to leave, I wanted to sort of have more choice in the year to do different programmes, which is why I left. And it kind of means you probably work less, but you get more varied work.
Yeah.
So.
And this one, I mean, we won't call it a trilogy for Colleen, it's a 3-parter. But well, they're joking.
No, really, I don't know.
No, but the first part, which is going to be shown tonight on 5, that's already been out, am I right?
No, the Millennium and the prequel and the sequel are new films.
Right.
And the wedding they actually showed last year, so it's been...
You've lost me
Did
already.
you know, Claire, that it was going to be a trilogy? Or,
No.
No, I was going to say, because you made the one that's been on, and then they decided to do the beginning and the end,
We shot
didn't
the
they?
wedding last August, and we had such a ball. We kept sort of pinning the producers down, going, this would make a really nice programme to do next year. And I think they'd toyed with it. And they sort of asked us all and said, you know, if we did do it, would you all be interested? And all of us just absolutely said, count us in. And then it was in February this year, they contacted all of us and said, OK, this is what we want to do. Are you up for it? And we all committed February, and we shot it in the August.
Great. Yeah, well,
So-
the first one, or the middle one, was certainly very successful, so I'm sure these ones will be as well. So good luck with them. We'll be
Thank you
watching
very
on
much.
Channel 5 tonight. Claire Goose, everyone.